I trust that you had a productive meeting with Mr. Owen?
Oh, yes. We had a most wonderful chat. I found out the man behind Starrick's soothing syrup is John Elliotson.
Dr. Elliotson, I haven't heard that name in a long while. He was a brilliant heart specialist until he became obsessed with phrenology and mesmerism. It ruined his career. Well, how shall we proceed?
Oh, with all respect, Mr. Darwin, I believe I should proceed alone. After all, we wouldn't want to attract any unwanted attention.
Sounds very wise. Good luck, my boy. Oh, and Mr. Fry, should you find yourself with any free time, please do call on me.
How are things?
Still in the running, I hope.
Where would I find the doctor? Ah.
As you've just witnessed, the application of too much pressure can sometimes result in unexpected outcomes. Unfortunately, it appears I've ruined the organ. Send up a cadaver.
At once, Dr. Elliotson.
I don't care about your ethics. And I care even less about your damn patients. Now hand over your keys.
What are you doing?
Haven't you heard? You're fired. Now bugger off.
While we are waiting, I shall resume my discourse on phrenology.
How to do it.
Trapped in...
To resume my discourse on phrenology, the only true science of the mind.
Is there anybody out there?
The idea that one can point out connections and relations which exist between the condition and development of the brain, and perhaps more importantly, the manifestations of the mind, is no longer a pervasive phenomenon. Yet, as we have previously studied, phrenology, when rigorously practiced, allows us to discover each from an observation of the other.
I'm in the wrong line of work.
The
bugger. We'll get in trouble for this. I wonder why so few patients died this week.
This specimen's overdeveloped and found on either side of the lower back of its head. The protrusions previously. Records and medical observations. I am, of course, preparing to discuss the studies and desirable to mention this which were wholly suppressed by the use of this serum. Despite the stressing style of reaction procedure, the soothing syrup anesthetized his senses, and it died without suffering. What you have just witnessed is nothing less than the undeniable effectiveness of the medicine of tomorrow.
What's the matter?
Oh, young man, help. I must speak with Miss Nightingale at once. One of the brutes stole my key, and there's no one around. I can't get out of here.
Stole your key. Don't go anywhere. I might be able to do something.
Oh, quite. Thank you, sir. Well, you'll know where to find me, sir. Go on now, sir.
The idea that one can point out connections and relations between the conditions and development of the brain.
There is something very peculiar about that Dr. Elliotson. Dr. Elliotson cannot be allowed to continue his experimentation.
Studied phrenology, when rigorously practiced,
I
allows
must
us
speak
to
to Nurse
discover
Nightingale.
each from an observation.
And
of
then
the
he
other.
tells her to bugger off.
The
But she
science
can't get out without her
is
key.
how to not only identify, but also how to measure the mental faculties of a patient.
She'll report him to Miss Nightingale, you
This
know.
specimen's overdeveloped organs found on either side. Is previously measured. Is there correct records and
I must
medical
speak to Nurse
observations.
Nightingale.
I gotta find myself another
She will know
job.
what to do.
Specimen's tendency
His experimentations are making our patients...
which were wholly suppressed by the use of the soothing syrup. Despite the specimen's violent reaction to the procedure, the soothing syrup anesthetized his senses without suffering. What you have just witnessed is nothing less than the undeniable effectiveness of the medicine.
So what's his...
Trespasser! Fetch him out! Come on, I'll show you! Give up now! This is gonna hurt.
What's wrong with him? He's balmy is all. And nothing a little syrup won't cure. Haven't you heard? Stocks are low. We can't administer soothing syrup without Dr. Elliotson's written consent. Huh? Ah, bollocks.
Get the intruder! Ugh, bloody rats!
So quiet.
Huh? What's going on here? Trespasser! Be to fix a bloody crack in the wall! And don't come back! Ugh! Ugh, bloody rats! This place, so filthy. Phew. Oh. Help! There's been a murder!
I'm sorry, sir, but you aren't allowed in here. I'm afraid I must ask you to leave, sir. Authorized personnel only. Please, go away. I'm sorry, sir, but you aren't allowed in here.
found on either side of the lower back of its head. The protuberance is previously
my discourse on the only the idea of connection, development of the brain, and perhaps more importantly, the manifestations of the mind, a pervasive.
While we are waiting, I shall resume my discourse on phrenology, the only true science of the mind. The idea that one can point out connections and relations which exist between the conditions and development of the brain, and perhaps more importantly, the mind is no longer a pervasive phenomenon. Yet, as we have previously studied, phrenology, when
Undesirable propensities which were wholly
from an observation of the other.
Keep an eye on that fellow.
Identified, but also how to measure the mental faculties of a patient. For instance, this specimen's overdeveloped organs found on either side of the lower back of its head. I am, of course, referring to the specimen's.
Better God, if I live through this, I will stop drinking in church. Save for the communion wine, of course.
Come here!
What shall I do?
Look at him there! I have a good shot! Watch it! He's fighting! Look at that, right? Found him! Careful! He fights dirty! Look! He's there!
While we are waiting, I shall resume my discourse on phrenology, the only true science.
Catch him! It's true!
Where do you think you're... You're just another worthless cur!
For instance, this specimen's overdeveloped organs found on either side of the lower back of its head. The protuberance is previously measured.
Grandmaster Starrick warned us about you, assassin.
Your presence in London is not gonna... At last it ends. Yet I can only think of beginnings. A better tomorrow. Forged with the blood of visionaries.
All I see is the blood of a lunatic.
Do you truly believe murdering an old man will stop humanity's great architect? Crawford Starrick has a glorious design for mankind.
Designs are meant to be broken.
Oh, you're a child. A child who believes he can solve all the world's woes with a flick of a blade. Have you ever pondered the consequences of your actions, Jacob Fry? Or did your father teach you nothing?
I wouldn't trust the doctors here, especially that Elliotson fellow.